It's week 5 of the NFL. And coming up, it's the Falcons and the Dolphins. Next on EA Sports.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the... Off we go here in Atlanta. Ray McLeod on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Individually, I think he comes in today feeling pretty good about what he was able to accomplish last week. It's almost hard to believe his performance resulted in a loss, Mike. I mean, 4 touchdowns. The 1 interception on a bad read where the ball got away from him. What that tells me is they need to play better collectively as a team. Get a better performance from their defense, a better performance from their special teams. Tighten everything up. Because if he plays like that at the quarterback position, and as a result, the offense has that level of production, they should expect to win a lot of games.
Play fake. Prescott. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
You find yourself as a play caller saying, all right, I only got to get 1 yard and I got multiple plays to do it. What you don't plan for is all of a sudden you're going to go backwards and it changes the entire approach and, frankly, the entire play call sheet that you have to draw from.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Algier. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyler Algier, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively, to be able to sustain.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the man who played his college ball in Orlando. Greg, the home of the Madden Studios. Here is the rookie quarterback from UCF.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, this is Algier. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point. He'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. In motion, it's Waddle. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Here's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. To the outside, he's got Waddle. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Dolphins. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their 1st drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Dolphins 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. McLeod now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Jaden Daniels has thrown a touchdown pass.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Yeah, here we go. 26. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll go again here with Algier. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Prescott. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's a give to Achane. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott now. That one is caught by Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air again. Prescott. Open man. He's got it. It's London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Prescott again. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Important punt here in this tie game late. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That one taken in by London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. At least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now, this looks like a design run, and no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They need one right now. Third and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now a give to Achane, heading right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll run on second down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. Give them 16 there and a first down. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.